Hey guys, I'm Michael, here to help you achieve your fitness goals. In the second part of this series, we're going to be talking about exercise for beginners. You can watch part 1, which is about preparation, up here. Let's get started. So you watched the first part of my series. You came prepared, but are wondering what to do next. The next thing we have to do once inside the gym is to stretch beforehand. By stretching, we make sure that we have adequate flexibility and can hit the full range of motion on each exercise. We also want to warm up beforehand, because if we don't, we won't perform at our optimal strength levels. Now, warming up for the lower body can be something like cardio, and warming up for upper body can include light accessory work, and preferably with dumbbells. The reason I recommend you use dumbbells is because it treats each side independently of each other. We all have a stronger side for each muscle group, but if you've never worked out before, the differences in their strength are a lot more significant. And by using dumbbells, we're treating each side separately, and we're not allowing that stronger side to pick up for the weaker side. So if you can do more weight on your stronger arm, you don't want to do more weight. You want to do what the weaker side can do, and then progress them together. Once they're about equivalent in strength, we can move into barbell work. Or if you just don't have access to dumbbells, a barbell will work just fine. So we're going to focus mainly on compound movements. For compound movements, this would include things such as squat, bench, and deadlift. It's going to work multiple joints, and it's going to work multiple muscle groups. We want to make sure that our form is perfect. So we want to start with just a bar or a little bit more, depending on how strong you are, and preferably have an experienced lifter watch you. By him or her watching you, they can give you cues and help correct your form before the injury tells you that you need to correct your form. As far as repetitions go, we want no less than 6 repetitions. If we're doing less than 6 repetitions, we're pushing a ton of weight. And if you're new to movements, your form isn't going to be the best, and when you're pushing a lot of weight, your form starts to break down. It's not the best to break down your form when it's already not that good to begin with. We also want to introduce calisthenics, also known as bodyweight exercises. By doing so, we make sure that we can move our body a lot more efficiently, and by lifting the weights, we can lift more weight than the average person. Some bodyweight exercises would include squat jumps, push-ups, and pull-ups. As far as how many sets you should do, we want to start around 2 to 3, but we want to progress it. And this also goes with our work days. We're going to start with 1 to 2 since they're full body workouts. Now you may be asking yourself, why? I want to start right away. I want to get the quickest results. And I understand completely. But if you obliterate the muscles on day 1, you're going to be sore the next day. And if you're sore the next day, you're going to miss the next workout. If you miss the next workout, you're going to have that negative correlation in the back of your mind and make an excuse why you can't make it to your next gym session, and you're not going to follow through with your goals. So we want to make sure that we progress everything. We also want to stretch afterwards. By working out, we're shortening the muscle groups. By stretching, we're lengthening the muscle groups. So ideally, we're returning them to their original length. If your muscles are too short, you'll be a meathead, you'll have no flexibility, and won't be able to hit the full range of motion. If they're too long, you won't be able to perform at your optimal strength levels. So we want them right in that sweet spot. We also want to make sure that we're not there for 2 hours. You're there to work out, nothing else. So don't be talking on the phone the entire time. We want to make sure that we're being efficient with our time, but since you are learning the form, don't be afraid to take your time. Now, that's all I got for this video as far as exercise goes. Next week we're going to be talking about recovery, so be sure to stay tuned. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below what you thought or what I may have missed, and I will see you guys next time.